Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Tampa. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. Now he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down. You look at this Eagle defense. This unit, they struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They go play action. Mayfield. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. The Bucs had 6 and 9 to start play. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
To the right side, hauled in by McMillan. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed.
Chase McLaughlin on for the field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Bucs take a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
A nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. Able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Smith catches left side. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. A give to Barkley out of the gun. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. But you look at this defense. They enter play here 24th in the league against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people. Put them on the ground.
This is fielded at the 7. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Mayfield looks to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Here now a 3rd down and 8.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet.
We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. And off we go from Tampa. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They go play action with Mayfield. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. This will be a short pickup to about the 30. Daniil Hunter with the stop.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Third down. They need 5. Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. On play action, here's Hurts. Rolling right. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devon. Smith.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
And it's third down.
Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
Mike, I can tell you firsthand, when you take the field on your opponent's side of the 50, there's a lot of optimism and hope that this is going to be a touchdown scoring drive. So nice job here by the defense, holding strong and defending this short field.
And this one's going to be downed inside the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Baker gonna give it to Irving, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. He's done his man, complete to Johnson. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
He'll run it. It's Irvin. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
They'll set up the screen to White. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Real. Good. 180. What's up?
Mayfield to throw. That is into the hands of McMillan. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On play action, Mayfield. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 32 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. They'll run with White. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Good. Pistol. 180. Alert. What's up?
White will score. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the 3. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. The RPO, that one is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
On 2nd down, Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. Well, the quarterback trying to find somebody open there, but that time, instead of finding his running back, it goes back the other way for a defensive score.
Mike, I think this is just one of those cases where the quarterback's just a little too casual with the throw. He kind of goes to his running back late on the check down. He never sees the defender until he's chasing him on his way for the touchdown.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long.
Brought down at the 26. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. They begin with a 3rd down and 3. They'll try to run here with Barkley. He kept waiting for that cutback lane to develop, but never did. He's tackled right at the line of scrimmage. Here's Jordan Stout now. He'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. That is fielded at the 20. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
29-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Back to the air, it's Mayfield. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Point it right. That's it. 180. What's up?
Here's Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Jalen McMillan for what he was looking for there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Brad Robbins now. He's on for the 2nd time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick. That's fielded at about the 18. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
73.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. Quick hitting slant there. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Quick throw here is complete.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. He'll get that out to Barkley. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Hurts again. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he will score. Touchdown, Eagles. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed him. In this game, it looked like he was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
14, Eagles 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
First and 10.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down. Throwing is Mayfield. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. But I don't think he knows yet that this one is coming back. To throw is Mayfield. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
It looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
On second down, Baker. Forced to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. Third and long coming up.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! 180! Hey, alert 33! What's up?
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. Incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Once again, it's Barkley. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play.
Here's a third down and 4. Now an option here. Left side. First down and more. Past the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds. Just shy of midfield. They get 22 yards there. First down, Philadelphia.
49-yard line.
So often we think third down, pass. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground, kind of flip the script a little bit, keep defenses guessing throughout the game, and it leads to a big pickup.
They'll stay on the ground.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And you think back earlier, remember, Mike, he threw that pick six in a very similar situation. So this time around, much better decision, doesn't take any chances. Smart move to just throw that one away.
Third, they need 8. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got his man, it's Smith. A gain there of 11. Good for an Eagles first down.
And an Eagles first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Eagles.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
The second down throw is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
In trouble, and down he goes. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. And he overhit that just a bit. Lands beyond the goal line, and that is a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. The handoff, it's Irvin. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9.
They go play action with Mayfield. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Here's their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Here comes a return. And this winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line. Hurts looking to throw on first down. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. Now Hurts. Moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a signal, timeout call, 9 seconds left to play in this first half. They'll run it here with Saquon. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles are back within 4 at 14-10.
By today's kicking standard, Mike, this is clearly a chip shot. I don't know if there was a lot of question that he'd make this one. So nice job making sure you end the half on a high note, coming away with 3.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This is fielded inside the 5. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. Moving to his right. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
So this is where things get tricky. They work all week with the pass rush, Mike, to move the quarterback off his spot. They don't want these NFL quarterbacks in rhythm, hitting the top of their drop, and delivering the ball on time. But then the second component to that is you get them out there on the run, and it can really stress your coverage downfield. So nice job here, sticking with their guys, not giving any open targets downfield, and they force the incomplete.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Here's Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
In punt formation.
Taken at the 19. And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return. Here's Irvin. Down at the 21. A gain of 1.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On play action, Mayfield will be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. This one's just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
At their own 45-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. Exiting the pocket right. The ball comes out. And the Buccaneers come away with the turnover.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. On On third down, it's White. On fourth down, Chase McLaughlin in for the Bucks. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Bucks will open up a touchdown lead. It's now 17-10.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. A first down throw for Hurts. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
73. Hey, 73.
To throw is Hurts. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line.
As a quarterback, understanding where you are in the situation of the game is critical to playing at a high level. In this case, yes, he suffers the sack. But a couple yards deeper, it would have resulted in a safety.
Saquon Barkley to the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 96 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Wow, one of those breathtaking plays, taking it the distance, going coast to coast. A long run pays off with a touchdown.
And Mike, what looks like a simple handoff, just trying to pick up some yards and get themselves out of the shadow of their own goalpost. He got through the initial wave, and he is gone. He takes it the length of the field for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
26-yard
Stop.
Drive begins with a run by White. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Now Mayfield. Pass throws deep for Godwin. And this will be incomplete.
And you get a sense that in a really tight game like this, it's that one play that's going to tip the scales either way. So they come out swinging for the deep one on that one. They can't quite link up, but keep swinging. Keep generating those chunk plays, because typically in the NFL, chunk plays equal points.
Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. That is fielded at the 13. Very nice return. He takes it up past the 35-yard line.
Their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Very good.
On play action, Hurts. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Tie game, second half. Mistakes here can really decide the outcome of the game. So it's a really smart play. Nothing's open. Just throw it out of bounds. Live to fight another play.
On second down, Hurts. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try to get this one on the ground. And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up a 5.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line.
Here comes the Eagles punt team, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. To the left side, to Godwin. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Baker gonna hand it to White. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
At the 36-yard line.
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. On the ground, it's Irvin.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Now Barkley. Not much there. Maybe a yard. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Hurts. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 46.
To throw is Hurts. A pass. Caught on a Saquon. And nice work there after the catch. He was a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7.
That's a gain of
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Saquon. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down. At least it appears that way. Got it by maybe the length of a football.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Barkley's got the first down and more. And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line. They get 24 on that one. First down, Philadelphia.
At the 20-yard line.
Great, set. Right anyway, don't touch.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Here we go. This is fourth down. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This to grab a late lead. His kick is good. He got it. They move out front and take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10.
Hey, we're 33.
Baker gonna give it to Irvin. And he's gonna get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Let's go.
This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning as they line up for first and 10. Flush to his right. This to the right side, but it's gonna wind up incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's complete. It's Emeka Egbuka. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He'll swing this out wide to Irvin. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
Buccaneers, first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
180. Up. What's up?
They'll try to run this one in. A dive, and he's in. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Buccaneers have taken a 4-point advantage.
Buccaneers 24, Eagles 20. Chase McLaughlin to kick
So
off
now
for the Buccaneers.
playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. Here's first down. A run with Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Quick throw here is complete. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
That's good. For the Eagles, first down.
Barkley. And a strong first down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
It's a good pickup on 2nd down, but there is a flag down, and this one might not stand up. Now Barkley. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's taken in. And this is not going to do it. The defense comes through here in the final minute. And it may just be enough to get them a victory.
Finding yourself down to your final timeout, this is the moment. This is the drive that you have to find a way to extend if you're going to claw yourself back into this game. But the defense comes up with a huge stop, and that will all but end this game.
So, fire the cannons. It's a win for the Bucs. They bounced back from the loss last week. They would put in a determined effort